Alrighty, so back to streaming, and I thought that I finish House United first and then move on to Mature. Probably some Star Wars, The Old Republic, and some Rome, Expedition Rome. I was told there is a promotion with the next generation uniforms. I mean, should I claim this, I guess? I'm not sure these are the next generation uniforms. No, they're not, right? Because they had the pips on the collar. It's already claimed, I guess. Someone lied to me. Anyway, it's fine. So I am all about done with the House United. I have one more mission, which I will do now. And I also bought the Star Trek The Next Generation interior. Because that's not regulation. Because I saw Picard yesterday and I was, you know what? I always want to get that. And why not? Never paid anything more than the original €2 I got the game for, so why not? I got hundreds of hours out of this game, so I guess I deserve a bit of money. I'm gonna use it once to watch the, you know, walk around the ship, see the interior, and never again because there are no missions inside ships in this game, which is something that annoys me a lot. And I'm not sure even if there are missions inside if they actually show the interior, because it's an old engine and it didn't even have interiors to begin with, so I don't know. I'm guessing probably they don't, which is also annoying. I keep hoping for a new Star Trek Online, for a new version of a Star Trek MMO. I mean, I really like this game, but it's old and it's, you know, it shows it's how old it is, I guess. Unfortunately, I think the game has like a skeleton crew or something. They keep popping up content, so there must be people working on it, but I'm not sure there are enough people or enough money to make a new game. Which is too bad because I would love a new MMO. We're getting a new game, so that's something. They are all in now on Star Trek Paramount, so we have like 5 different shows. It's time to get all in gaming too. Alright, we have one last. There we go, one last episode. Hey.
Jimpok is trapped on Kronos, guarded by the few warriors loyal to his cause. Our recent victories have weakened his position and brought many allies to our banner. There will not be a better time to strike. As Kalish once defeated the forces of the tyrant Molor, so shall we put an end to the reign of Jimpok. Join us in the Boreth system as we prepare for glorious and honorable battle.
Glorious battle, like every battle in Polygon speak. Where is this place? That's not it. That's it. Let's go there, yeah. I usually transwarp things, but let's do some traveling. Really? Starship. Ah. We are turning really slowly, I guess. There we go. That is better. What is my speed there? Where do I see my speed? I have no idea. Ah, Transwarp 1235. I thought you couldn't go above 10 because you turn into lizards. Like in Voyager. Man, I wish the UI would be slimmer. It basically takes like a third of the screen, the UI. It's ridiculous on how big it is. I wish I could remove things from the UI too, like these things here. We don't need this at all. It is what it is. Again, old game. Another thing that a new game would come with is improvements across the board on things developers have figured out in the last 10 games. Along with the better graphics, hopefully better ground combat. And hopefully missions inside your ship. That would have been awesome. Oh well. I will keep being disappointed, I think. As long as we start getting single player games, that's okay, I guess. I really hope they don't fuck that up. That game is coming. It seems a bit B. But I guess we'll see. To me, the trailer I saw it was very rough. I don't expect any polished experience. Hopefully it will just be good.
There is a human saying, necessity is the mother of invention. After all I have experienced in this war, I have come to realize the profound wisdom in those words. Necessity drove me to create defenses against the tricks of Akar. It has driven us to work with the Elachi on defenses against a weapon that once belonged to us.
True.
It also led to the means to close mycelial rifts and restore the sanity of corrupted Elachi, to turn foes into friends.
That's... Imagine speaking like that always, like without passion for whatever you say. Indeed, we gained Storm's allies in the liberated Elachi.
I suppose necessity drove us.
I don't remember it here.
Jempak. Although the chance to make a tidy profit was also a motivating factor.
Do we meet here? I don't remember here at all.
Nausicaans, Lethians, and Ferocans felt the necessity of staying loyal to Jempak. Too bad. They're about to learn they're backing the wrong side.
I played this game in like this season in multiple months, so maybe we did meet here. And I don't remember. We'll see. A hard lesson, but one we have to teach. Nice view.
And then he said, either move, or I'm going to have to place you under arrest. Ah! A Ferengi Starfleet cadet telling 3 Klingon warriors to move. That boy had more courage than 10 of these Nookpoo surrounding Jempak. Remember this.
You're thinking about Nook?
Comes in all sizes and shapes.
Indeed.
The Harmaster Kang knew this as well. When I was a child, he told me of his glorious adventures. He went into battle with brave and honorable warriors from many worlds. Humans, Trill, even Vulcans.
I do not care what planet they come from. If they are here to knock Jempok from his throne, they are friends of mine. If we are victorious, I will drink with them and sing great songs of glory. And should we die, I will see them in Stovacor, and we will take our place among honored dead.
That's weird. Do non-Klingons go to Tovokor? We didn't see any when we went there. Kapla. I don't think they do, right?
As we stand ready to attack Jempok, I am reminded of another adversary, Cole of House Kor. Like Jempok, he craved personal power, to be the single ruler of the Empire. For a time, it seemed that he would succeed, but in the end, his arrogance led to his undoing. Such will be the fate of Jempok today.
Yes, his pursuit of power will not end well.
Regret following the orders of such a dishonorable leader. Fortunately, there are others who stand ready to take his place and serve the Empire well. The future holds no place for Jempok and those like him. The only place for them is Grethor.
You may be right. I doubt he will seek an honorable end to this conflict.
Jempok ordered the invasion of Gorn space.
Jesus.
Forced our king to bend the knee. Since then, we have been little more than puppets of the Empire and of Jempok. Today, we will
Does he have fly eyes?
as pawns, but as equals. Today,
I never noticed.
puppets will cut the strings.
I think they do. That's interesting. Agreed. An alliance of equals is far more preferable.
Warriors from many worlds, you stand ready to fight and restore the Empire. It is my honor to go into battle with you. Know this. Today, the forces of Jempok will know defeat.
Would also be nice if we get, if there was a new game, we could get cutscenes without the whole... Here is a small box where the characters talk because we can't do it in game.
You know what you must do. Face your enemy, show them your blade, fight well, in the name of Kalis, and for the glory of the Empire.
Remember what you fight for today. All of you, no matter what world you call home, know what it means to be Klingon. If that is in your heart, and the enemy takes your life, today will be a good day to die.
Win or lose, the Klingon Empire will not soon forget this day.
Said. All hands, report to your stations. We depart for Kronos soon. Dismissed.
I still don't know what the fuck it's called Kronos when it's not spelled with an R.
You return to your ship. I would speak to you.
Colonel, I guess. I don't understand how that word works. Very well, what's on your mind?
A lot is riding on the Alachi and their modifications to this vessel. Do they have your confidence, your trust?
They do. Tarsev and his people will not fail us.
Let's hope so. There is one other matter, a personal request.
I'm listening.
You were at my side in Grethor. You know of the deal I made to secure Lorel's freedom. I have asked those I trust to fulfill my oath should I fall in battle. I count you among their number. If I die before ending Akar and Jempok,
Death flags.
do what must be done to send them both to Grethor.
I will do what I can, should that come to pass.
Very well. By your hand or mine, may Akar and Jempok stand before Feklar on this day.
Quite well, Matriarch.
The fleet is in position. Beam back to your ship when you are ready to proceed.
The fleet is in position, just outside the range of enemy sensors. When the word is given, we'll go to maximum warp and travel to the assigned coordinates. Move your vessel into position when you are ready.
Understood, General. Aris out. Should do that. Yeah, do that too.
The time draws near. If you are prepared for battle, I will give the order to begin the invasion of Kronos.
Let's go!
Honor, for glory, for the Empire.
Nice. Thankfully, I didn't get the bug where I don't warp out. That was cool.
All ships have reported in. We are holding position outside
House Martok.
practice
Yeah, House Martok has cruisers.
to defensive positions.
Did Martok have a big house? I don't remember. Cool. This is Eris. Ready when you are.
The last time I saw Praxis, it was the first night of a full moon. Like the Empire, I thought it would last forever. And yet now, the Empire is shattered, like the moon above our homeworld.
Unlike Praxis, the Empire can be restored.
It is our duty, and
Hey,
we
Vasaros.
must fail.
Did you get your holographic Sword La
The
Force
time
crew?
has come. Begin
I don't think so.
for the Empire.
I didn't see that somewhere. Red alert. All hands, battle stations.
Yes, this is more like it. Helm, get us into knife fighting range. Tactical, full power to disruptors.
The incoming hostiles are Lethians, Nausicaans, and Verasans.
Of course, the coward sends his pawns into battle while he cowers under.
With everyone. Pew. Social separation, that's a good idea actually. Let's do that. Let's go. The Racker maneuver.
Lady Jokula, my thanks for bringing your fleet into range.
Well, are you going to chew ligament all day? Shut up and fight!
Wait your turn, woman. Just like fire poisonous wind.
I feel like when you social separate, you should lose some of your firepower.
What? All ships, take evasive action!
But I'm not sure you do. aka the original multi-vector assault model. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Oops. And it's so much more maneuverable like that too.
Ship by ship, wide, wide.
Now I would just bank Starfleet Worst onto the Saucer and leg it. That's my whole crew. Like, I'm gonna leave alone because
If Jimhawk will not willingly fire upon us, then we must
I think they have been a good roleplay. playthrough. Like play with basically the worst crew in Starfleet. Like I did, but actually with role playing.
You've been targeted by the Krista. Rendezvous with the Katinga and draw Jempak's fire to me.
I'm getting hurt pretty badly right now. Let's replenish. Yeah, but then the reset. And how do I know I'm targeted by them? Okay, and where are you? The Katinga. Okay. You stop turning the camera? Thank you. I'm coming, Katinga. How close do I need to be? That work?
When you are targeted by the mycelial weapon,
I don't know.
to me immediately.
I was so far away. Oh, okay, there you go.
Rendezvous with the Katinga and draw.
I am here.
To me. All hands, prepare to be targeted by the mycelial weapon. Brace for impact.
Can I move?
I told you not to fire at Jaula. Was she destroyed?
I cannot tell. Too much interference on sensors.
The new season Picard episode used the ships from Star Trek Online, which was very cool.
It worked. Tarsev's device worked.
Once more onto the breach. Dear friend.
Of course, the Klingons got the Khan movie.
The liberated Alachi are here to fight at your side, as we promised.
Go.
Glory be to God and to you. Combat!
Fight alongside Alachi. Your dishonor knows no bounds, traitor.
I believe you something nerve, my lady. The Kristak is decloaking for battle.
Destroy every vessel between us and the Katinga, but leave them intact.
All vessels, fire to disable the Krista. They will not have a warrior stay.
Breathing fluctuations in shield
Damn.
and impulse systems on the Kristak.
Everybody's alpha striking the trip. Here is a fleet firing at one vessel.
Keep up the pressure! Breathing massive system failures on the Kristak, and their main drive is leaking plasma. They are
Let's couple in again.
The Kristak. This is Matriarch Jaula. You are beaten. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. Surrender the tyrant Jimpak to me.
You know what? Speaking of Will Wheaton,
Defend him.
it would be nice if we actually see him on Picard. I know he does the after show on a lot of Star Trek shows, but it would be nice to see the character too. You really think they'll surrender?
There will be no victory for you today, traitors. If I cannot have Kronos, no one will. I will detonate the very weapon that the Rel used to become Chancellor. The home world will become the grave of the Klingon Empire. Test me
your peril.
What weapon was he talking about, Larel?
Called a hydro bomb. A terrorist placed it in the planet's core during the war with the Federation. Some allies acquired the detonator and gave it to me. It allowed me to give the High Council a choice. Accept my leadership, end the war, or face the destruction of Kronos.
And now Gempok is offering us a similar choice.
Beam to the Great Hall and raise defensive shields.
We need to go for ground combat now.
Wait for reinforcements and force us to quit the field. If we push too hard, call his bluff.
We need options and fast.
I have known Jimpock longer than any of you. I have faced him in battle. I know his heart. Go to him and issue a formal challenge. His pride, his arrogance will not allow him to refuse you.
A duel to the death for the right to lead.
Sometimes the old ways are best. Face the filthy Patak, Jahula, and bury your blade in his heart.
You would think an interstellar empire would have abolished such laws, but it may be the only way.
Whatever you plan to do, I recommend haste. The IKS Targ is approaching with a fleet at high warp.
Car.
Very well. Adetpa, I want you and Cochrane to lead our forces here against Dakar and his fleet. I will lead a team to First City and seek to challenge Jempock there. As former chancellors, I would like Laurel and Martok at my side to bear witness to our honorable victory.
I'll be impressed if he survives this. I'm going with you.
If that is your wish, I will not deny you. We will transport as close as we can to the Great Hall and begin the final assault from there. Kapla!
Cool. Cool. The more of the old crew we see on Picard, the better it is, I think.
Remind me to have a word with Adetpa, if we survive. This is not an ideal place to begin our attack. That smell, worse than Feklaw's backside.
It is certainly unique.
Under the circumstances, this was the closest she could get us to the Great Hall. Plug your nose and forge on.
What is the best route from here?
I know a path that leads to the Proving Grounds. From there, we should be able to fight our way to the Great Hall.
Good. Lead the way, General.
Do you hear? The sounds of battle and bloodthirsty targs. Keep your
I don't
weapons.
hear anything.
The enemy is nearby.
Weapons ready. Move out.
Be wary. Around here, we have more than Jimpock's troops to worry about.
They stand to suffer under Jimpock's rule. We may have more allies here than you think, General.
Alright, I guess I'm leading. Yeah. Why is this thing burning? Oh. Get some bronies. We attacked the planet? I thought we didn't. I'm not sure why it's as debris and fires.
Look, dissension in the ranks. Now is the time to strike.
Strike in the back, like honorable warriors. The game had friendly fire though. Who's alive?
I am General Martok. Who do you fight for?
We are warriors of House Kang, General.
Ooh, House Kang.
Oh, the Empire.
House Kang is familiar. Is that the... No, right? It's not... Worf's brother, whatever it's called. Man, too many houses. I don't know. I think it's the guys we saved in an earlier episode. But again, it's been months, so... What the hell are you doing? How dare you? Should use the sniper rifle. I haven't used one in a while. I've been using this assault rifle, I guess, for a long time. Which is a great rifle, to be fair. But just for diversity, maybe I should use a sniper one. I think I have some. Kinda hard to do right now, though.
Comply. Well fought, Orion. That Orion was leading. Let us see what he knows about enemy defenses.
Do I have one? Let's see. Full auto rifle, which is what I'm using right now. Full auto rifle. No. Oh, maybe I don't have one. Okay, it's fine. In battle, there is nothing more honorable than victory. DS9 quote, if memory serves. Worf quote at that. Worf was always a pompous dick, to be fair.
The Lady Jaula of House Mokai.
One of the characters that lasted most episodes.
Personal gratitude.
And I kinda dislike most of what he did. He was better in DS9, to be fair, than he was in Next Generation, but he in general was an arrogant person.
Gratitude? For what? I do not know you, Orion. What are you talking about?
I'm wondering about that myself.
His name is Usan Vek, and he is a notorious pirate. I suspect he's thanking you for all the good business this war has provided him. He made the mistake of attacking some freighters carrying goods from my house. A mistake he will never make again, if he is wise.
Consider that lesson well learned, General. I have far better uses for my ships than to serve as target practice for the warriors of House Martok.
Remnants later, got defense screens to cut through.
That's a tall order, friend. There isn't much around here that can get past those shields. Fortunately for
damn that arrogant son of a mo. I mean, to be fair, he's kind of a dick constantly, right? Oh, a true Klingon does that. Oh, a true Klingon does that. The guy has a hard one for Klingons because he's half Klingon. And he goes way overboard. Even most Klingons don't like him because he's so extreme. Klingons usually aren't what Worf believes them to be, which he shows very early with the mother of his child, whose name I don't remember, which is, dude, relax. We're listening.
You mentioned your gratitude. Provide us with the means to bypass the shielding, and we shall express our gratitude to you in return. Unless you prefer to deal with the Emperor.
I've seen what the Emperor does to Orions, my lady. We have a deal. Not far from here, some associates of mine are guarding a shipment of Tetrion explosives. They will knock that shielding down quite nicely. Though there is a small issue to be dealt with, I'm afraid.
What kind of an issue?
My associates recently informed me that their position was in danger of being compromised by Imperial security. Unless you want those Tetrion lovelies in the hands of the Emperor, I'd suggest lending my people a hand. You'll find them at the following coordinates.
Very well. Ready weapons and move out.
I knew Usan Vek to be bold, but running a smuggling operation in the first city? I am not sure if he is bold or insane.
I suspect a pirate operating in the Empire would need to be both, General.
I'm not sure this is the right way. I don't think it's the right way. This map is so weird. Ah, Forge. What is La Forge? Also hoping to see him at the Pikachu. It'd be nice to see what he's up to.
Lower your weapons! Usan Vex sent us.
That Gorn is Usan Vex enforcer. Talk to him about the explosives.
Never speedrun a season until this one. This hasn't been a bad season, if we are talking about Star Trek Online.
Nice to see he wasn't lying. Imperial security has
I thought that was pretty decent, actually.
found inside.
I think the Discovery season was the weakest of the recent ones. We'll do what we can. We need those Tetrion charges.
Talk about such things after we save my crew. Agreed?
And I don't like Klingons, as you know. But they did a decent job with them. The story was meaty, had interesting characters. Decent season. I think probably the Ferengi one was the strongest one of the new ones, though. Agreed, let's go.
Would you want to blow up your prize, would you?
Good advice. Shoot at Imperial security forces only.
That's gonna be hard to do, but ooh, nice. We have the high ground, fools. You crashed. God damn it. I was about to say you lost, but apparently I lost. Why, game? Oh, yeah. Ten-years old game. STO's been doing that a lot late. Really? I think I did it last time too, but I streamed it. And of course there is a warp bug that never fixed, but that's not bad, at least you don't see an effect. Crashing completely is bad. What happened? Play? Engage? Nope. I press engage and it crashes. Shit. That's new. I don't see it on the task manager either. I'll start stream and see if that fixes it. Come on, game, I just want to finish the season. Leave me alone. I didn't get to explore the new interiors either. Is the server down for maintenance? I don't know. You are the Star Trek guy. You tell me. I see you have 13 hours played recently. Or so Steam says. Shard holodeck ready, it says. I don't see it as down or whatever. I'm online. Thanks, Keith. So, just me then. Please run game. God damn it. Well, I guess it won't run for some reason. I don't know what I can do to fix it. Maybe try to validate the files. Let's try that. I don't think it's macro this time. It's weird that you press engage on the launcher, it maximizes on the black screen and then goes away. I don't get any error messages or anything, it's just, nope. I guess I won't. Nope. That's, I don't know what to do to fix that. I can restart my PC, which might help, but I can't think of anything else, unless someone has any ideas. I restarted Steam, I validated the files. Maybe close the antivirus, although I don't see why it would be a problem. One more try and then I guess we'll start the PC, see if that helps. No. Alright. Let's start the PC and the stream, of course, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes.